And welcome, everyone. Welcome to my Sunday morning Facebook chat. I'm Ann Metcalf. I'm a conscious eating, conscious living advocate. You know, us looking after our own bodies, we know they heal themselves, as I did with my sarcoidosis 23 years ago. And so I know that our body, it's divinely designed to eat that divinely designed food on the planet, all sorts of different kinds, fruits and vegetables and lots of greens. And so today we are talking about the liver and the liver love and clear intention of food, function, and immune connection. We have got this amazing body of organs, 50 trillion cells or more, all communicating with one another. They know what's going on. But sometimes we don't. We haven't got that tapped in resource yet of, okay, what do we need to feed the body today? What does the liver need? What do my gut buddies want today? All that bacteria in your gut that is digesting your food. And how do we pay attention? I mean, one way is using a pendulum and your body as the pendulum to say, you know what? Do I need this food today? Do I need it right now? Anyway, you can go to my website, Authentic Sacred Design, to find more on how to do that. So today, it's a liver love chat, and not from fear, excuse me, but from appreciation. And just a quick disclaimer note, this is education. It's not medical advice. And if you have persistent symptoms, jaundice, severe fatigue, dark urine, pale stools, or right upper quadrant pain, please check in with a healthcare professional. Now, when people say dirty or sluggish pertaining to the liver, I like to translate it into something a little more grounded. Sometimes our liver is just simply overburdened by modern life, stress, chemistry, ultra processed foods, alcohol for some, poor sleep, blood sugar swings, and just everyday exposures to all the chemicals, the environmental, and what comes into our food. And as we mentioned, stress. Now, here's the empowering truth: the liver is designed for steady, faithful work. It's resilient and it responds beautifully to supportive inputs. It works 24/7. During the nighttime, it's dealing with all the toxins that are in our body. And then when you have the lemon water and the celery juice in the morning, whoop, that helps take it out of the body. So here's a few reasons why the liver deserves a standing ovation. It regulates blood chemistry and keeps levels balanced. It makes the bile, which helps us digest the fats and carry waste out of the body. It's a master of metabolism, handling nutrients coming in from the gut, storing and releasing energy. It helps with vitamin and mineral storage. So when your supplies get low, when the liver is functioning according to a perfection level, it sends out those vitamins and minerals when you need it. It's got immune related tasks and hundreds, if not thousands, of functions overall. Now, a key image to hold: almost everything you absorb from the digestive tract passes through the liver first. So your liver is constantly checking the mail from your meals. If we zoom out from trendy cleanses, the strongest foundation for metabolic liver support are: one, fiber and whole foods. Fiber supports gut microbes and healthy bile cycling. A fascinating area is pectin, the soluble fiber in apples, which is being explored for its role in metabolic liver disease through the gut pathways. Second, the metabolic support, steady blood sugar and movement. Modern liver concerns often overlap with metabolic health. Clinical guidance emphasizes lifestyle and weight management as first line for fatty liver, and a newer term, which is the NA, fatty liver disease. Even a 5 to 10% weight loss can improve liver fat and inflammation markers for many people. So liver support is often less about scrubbing and it's more about reducing the burden and improving the flow, blood sugar, steadiness, fiber, plants, sleep, movement, and hydration. Now, the Kupfer cells are the liver's immune gatekeepers. They're one of the liver's most fascinating roles, and it happens quietly all day long. Inside the liver live specialized immune cells called Kupfer cells. They sit along the blood channels and act as first responders. What do? They help filter bacteria, debris, and worn out cells coming from the gut. And they communicate with the immune system about what is moving through the blood. They play a role in inflammation balance, not turning it on, not turning it on unnecessarily, but responding when it's needed. So, in simple terms, much of your immune surveillance happens right in the liver. This is one reason why gut health, stress chemistry, blood sugar balance, and inflammation all matter so much for liver health and our total body health. When the liver is overwhelmed, these immune cells work harder. When the liver is supported, they work more efficiently and calmly. How the body handles fats. It's a team effort, not a single organ job. Fat digestion and metabolism is never the liver working alone. Here's the cooperative choreography. The liver checks how much fat has arrived, decides the pacing, protects overall energy balance. The gallbladder releases the bile steadily, helps the fat break down smoothly, and prevents congestion and stagnation. The pancreas monitors the blood sugar signals, adjusts insulin timing, and keeps energy available. The intestinal tract absorbs fats gradually, moves nutrients forward, passes along the excess. This matters because problems often arise not from the fat itself, but from rushed digestion, poor bile flow, blood sugar swings, or chronic stress signals. You know, that cortisone, don't want to do that. It affects so many organs of your body. And you just to feel good. You don't want too much. A little bit's fine. Again, coordination, not perfection. Now, many of you are familiar with Anthony Williams' medical medium liver rescue teachings, and whether or not someone follows his work fully, people often ask why certain foods are emphasized. So, this is how Anthony explains the applesauce ingredients in his own framework. So, the apples provide what he calls living water to support liver hydration, helps the liver store and release water when blood is thick or dehydrated. Fruit acids help disperse buildup in liver storage areas. Apples are described as unfriendly to pathogenic microbes. He also states they help with gallstone um, dissolution. So something that you can research. Dates, helping clear mucus buildup in the intestinal tract. The natural sugars provide glucose, which Anthony sees as a critical fuel for liver repair, as also for your brain health as well. And in his view, glucose allows the liver to carry out its, he claims, 2,000 chemical functions. And science hasn't discovered what, well, 1,500 of those are. So um, use your instinct. You can use muscle testing to sort of find the deeper truth of that. Celery, Anthony describes celery as containing unique sodium subgroups that he calls cluster salts. And he suggests that these help protect liver cell membranes and support bile quality. And in addition, celery supports binding and removal of certain toxins. Regardless of framework, this combo is hydrating, it's fiber rich, it's gentle on digestion, supportive of steady energy, and easy to include consistently. And consistency is where the real power often lives. Now, let's bridge some of our science with intention and food. So, the Kupffer cells, as we mentioned, respond to what's in the blood. The blood chemistry is shaped by digestion, stress, and metabolism, and the stress hormones influence the immune signaling. Intention and calm states influence nervous system tone. The liver sits right in the middle of it all. Now, I'm going to share something popular in the medical medium community, this liver rescue applesauce. And the basic recipe is on the medical medium website. 1 to 2 red apples, I use 2, diced. 1 to 4 medjool dates. Well, I've used, I think, at least 3. Celery, 1 stalk, celery sliced up, and cinnamon, and blend it into applesauce in your blender. And you can have it immediately or put a little bit of lemon juice to have it for later. Now, how this gets translated into food and body lens. So the apples provide the pectin, which is a polyphenol, which is gut support, gentle fiber. The dates are gentle sweetness and energy. And the celery is that hydrating. You don't get the crunch because it's blended, but it works together beautifully with the apple and the date. And the cinnamon is flavor, and it's supportive with glucose, steadiness for many people. And it's like a comfort food. And I think my friends sort of suggested that it kind of helps with the blood flow. Um, so that's always good too. So that's a simple, I can do that recipe. You just put it all together, you know, 10, 15 seconds. You've got this beautiful meal, or it could be a pre-meal dessert. Now, the piece I want to just weave in, because it connects totally to the body health. Stress affects susceptibility to infections. There's classic research showing psychological stress is linked to higher susceptibility to catching colds in a dose response way. And did you know that mindfulness meditation can measurably influence immune markers? A well known randomized controlled study found that an 8-week mindfulness program produced changes in brain activity and increased antibody response to an influenza vaccine compared with controls. Lynn McTaggart is known for organizing and reporting on intention experiments, the power of 8, the circle of 8, where group intention, healing intention, and related ideas. She continues to run public intention experiments, for example, her peace intention experiment post, and whether someone takes those experiments as proof, inspiration, or interesting, the mainstream bridge is solid. When the nervous system is clearer and less stressed, immune functions often look better. And how does that relate to liver health? Because the liver is deeply tied to metabolism, inflammation, and stress chemistry, and it's processing what's happening in the bloodstream. So a liver support plan can be both food-based, fiber, plants, hydration, steady meals, and state-based, calm, coherence, and intention. So a little practice you can just repeat daily. So just put your hands on the ribs, and of course your liver is on your right side. And just breathe in slowly for 4, 1, hold your breath and exhale. Breathe in, hold it, and breathe out for 6. And one more time. Breathe in, feeling those ribs expand as the lung expands, and breathe out. Now, how about setting a clear intention? May my body be supported. May my liver be steady. May my immune system be wise. Then ask, what is one small step my body would love today? Drink water, add some applesauce and greens, walk 10 minutes, earlier bedtime. Simple liver support foods. You've got the Anthony Williams Liver Rescue applesauce, and you can add a little bit of lemon if you want. Another one is gentle bitter greens. There's that expression, bitter is better for your liver. And you've got arugula, dandelion, you've got cucumber, grated carrot, olive oil, lemon, a pinch of salt. And the bitters and the fiber with that simplicity of it, and it pairs well with almost any meal. And the other is pectin plus protein, steady snack bowl. It's proper food combining friendly option. Small bowl of applesauce, a side of soaked pumpkin seeds, or a small lentil soup cup later, but not mixed. And just aim for steadier energy, less blood sugar swings, and more fiber rhythm. Now, just to complete our little chat today, the body is always communicating through signals, through rhythms, through changes in energy and flow. Organs speak to one another, share the work, and adapt when needed. When we listen, the body responds, not with perfection, but with balance, not with force, but with cooperation. The body's not working against you, it is always working with you and for you. So, liver support isn't about attacking a dirty organ, it's about supporting flow, reducing the overload, feeding steady energy, honoring communication, and choosing cooperation over control. It's not what your mind wants a lot of the time. We have a lot of habits that are controlled up here. So, food helps, rest helps, and calm helps. And a clear intention helps the whole system coordinate. So, there you have it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this little chat. And the image I've got, the thumbnail image, is from my new ebook, not yet published, about the liver and how it is our unsung hero. And how when we look after our liver, it looks after us. And that I think is perfection in itself. So thank you for listening. I look forward to comments that you have. And yeah, and any other, if you've got some healthy liver recipes, put them in the comment box. Go to my app, AuthenticSacredDesign.com, and all sorts of articles, ebooks, all sorts of things, recipes, my Friday food gems, new recipes every week, main meal, soup and salad, sweet treats. You know what? I love sweet treats, and I know a lot of you do. And yeah, so just enjoy, come to my website and my app and just play. And I'd love to hear your comments. Thanks so much. And until next time.